morning, and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Rachel Barber.
And I'm Nick Chang.
RJUHSD spends almost $800,000 a year on textbooks. Some district educators are questioning this continued funding.
2004 legislation mandates that instructional materials, usually in the form of textbooks, be distributed to each student. RHS Principal David Bird, however, believes the books don't align with some courses.
So I'm not going to be surprised and I'm not going to be dismayed if I've got educators that are not using the textbook. I mean, I'm almost at a place where I feel like in some courses and in some cases, you shouldn't be using the textbook. There's so much more that you can do without a textbook.
Engineering and earth science teacher John Fuller believes new technology can replace current textbooks, like his own set of earth science books published in 2003.
With all the things out there these days, though, I mean, for a teacher to rely too heavily on a textbook, I think is a bit outdated and antiquated, because there's just, with technology out there, there's just so many better ways to learn. I've been here since 2008, and we've been using the same science textbooks since then. And the textbooks we have are very outdated, and they basically need to be updated.
Bird is surprised at the slow pace at which the district is evolving in instructional materials.
If I had to bet, back in 2002, would we have textbooks in 2017? I would have bet you we wouldn't. And so I'm surprised we still haven't quite got there. We're slow to get this done, but I think it's coming. I think it's coming fast.
You can read the full story in today's print edition of Eye of the Tiger. We are distributing an exciting paper today. Read it for a look at RHS's maintenance, a look at the fall season's top 3 athletes, and a lot more.
This week, student government will hold the Clash of Classes rally on Friday. Here's a look at the remaining Spirit Days. Tomorrow is Sports Day, Thursday is Ugly Sweater Day, and Friday, be prepared to rep your class colors.
We now go to Cale Gibson with sports.
Good morning, and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Cale Gibson. 7 RHS athletes signed their letters of intent to play sports at the collegiate level last Wednesday afternoon. We go to your Friday host, Dom Taylor, with more.
Last Wednesday, 7 RHS seniors signed their letters of intent to play their respective sports at the collegiate level. Friends and family were all there to congratulate them for their accomplishments. Varsity baseball player Lucas Gaither is excited that his recruiting journey is over and is excited to play for Cal.
It feels really good. I've been working for this day my whole life, and it just feels really great to be finally here, and my recruiting process is over and going to Cal.
Varsity softball player Amanda Schoberg believes that this is a big accomplishment, but still believes that there is a lot more ahead of her.
A lot more ahead of me. This is like a big accomplishment, but there's still a lot more to go.
Varsity volleyball player Jessica Donahue is happy that her commitment is official and is excited to be playing for Boise State.
I'm really excited because it's finally official now, and it's I don't have to stress about anything. It's where I'm going. It's it's the college I want to go to.
And on behalf of EOTSN, we would like to congratulate all RHS athletes who committed last Wednesday. In other news, senior Brooke Ortiz and sophomores Trenton Artiga and Maddox Smith all competed in the CIF section playoffs for cross country. Ortiz would take 56th place in the 5,000 meters for the varsity girls with a time of 22 minutes and 4 seconds. Artiga would take 49th place in the 5,000 meters for varsity boys and would finish with a time of 17 minutes and 53 seconds. Maddox would finish in 58th place and would finish with a time of 18 minutes and 13 seconds. And that's it on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. Now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Cale. It's a mistake to refer to this rendition of Murder on the Orient Express as a mystery. It's more of a hilarious comedy with beautiful visuals and talented actors. Actors such as Donnie Depp, Daisy Ridley, and Judi Dench, the cast has a great lineup, although perhaps not for the thrilling mystery. The movie is absolutely stunning. Being shot with 65mm film, everything was up close and personal, as it should have been. The backdrop of the movie is reminiscent to the train ride to Hogwarts, coupled with a similarly wonderful soundtrack. The whodunit elements are there, like a modern Clue, but the actual story is much more prepared. The garb of the characters complemented the atmosphere well. The costume design was superb and highlighted the film. Everyone belonged to the period they were depicted in. The movie has all the great elements for a great mystery, but strangely comes out as an amusing comedy. While it's not much of a mystery, the Murder on the Orient Express is hilarious. Now I go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. One freshman's background and family experiences have given her unique global perspective as she travels through her first year at RHS.
Within a span of 15 years, freshman Megan Bischoff has lived in over 4 different countries around the world.
I lived in South Korea, Laos, Thailand, and the Philippines, and Washington, D.C., and Roseville. My favorite would have to be the Philippines. It was so pretty there, just like really nice people, and it was really beautiful.
Her globe-trotting lifestyle is the product of her father's job as an ambassador.
He's a DCM, which is a high-level employee in the federal government, and he has a lot of high power. His DCM is District Chief of Mission, and he has just a lot of power.
Despite the differences moving brings, Bischoff holds on to her positive outlook.
Well, you learn to make new friends a lot. I think you get like just a lot of new experiences, and it can be difficult, and there's a lot of discrimination and stuff with me, but it's good. I get a lot of people skills, I think, from it.
Life in California is very different from what Bischoff is typically used to experience.
Really relaxed. I'm used to living in like big cities with and it's just really relaxed in California. You have no idea.
She's excited to have found a more permanent home here in Roseville. And again, you can read the full story in today's paper.
Colleagues voted Culinary and Hospitality Management teacher Angela Ash Teacher of the Year.
Ash is both shocked and excited about being announced Teacher of the Year.
When Mr. Bird sent out the initial email in the morning saying, wanted to create some suspense, so he said, and the Teacher of the Year is, and it was like da-da-da-da-da. Well, by the time I checked email, it was a good hour and a half, 2 hours later, and then I see my name in bold letters, so it was very exciting.
Senior culinary student Joseph Tonis feels that Mrs. Ash deserves this honor.
I think Miss Ash is a very sweet lady. I mean, she's nice and she's very kind, I think she treats her students very well. I think she's an awesome teacher. I think she's very sweet and very considerate of students, and I think she cares a lot about us, and I think that she does deserve Teacher of the Year.
Ash felt the recognition honored not only her, but all career and technical education teachers as well.
It was a big thumbs up to what we're doing, but it's exciting.
Holding RHS's title, Ash now moves on as a finalist for the district's Teacher of the Year. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on EyeOfTigerNews.com. See you next time.